don't.
Fantastic.
We can do it! Tear them apart! They go down! Ah!
Your life ebbs low.
Strike with all your might! We won't falter!
Yep. Nice.
Forward!
You, my lady.
Serves you right.
Be able to get to that, I think.
You deserved it.
What a waste.
I won't give up, and it be the end. Bring it!
Any last wishes?
strike as one.
I won't give up.
Oh. Wow. Curse gains power. Await a report.
Here.
We should move.
Oof. We should
I am
move.
yours to command.
That guy that doesn't want to speak to us but knows who we are. The man before you reeks of vanity. His black hair is curled, styled and generously waxed from the hair atop his head, the points of his moustache. His cheeks and forehead are powdered white, giving him a pale look. His hands rest carefully on the golden hilt of his rapier. As he approaches, a mean sly smile appears on his face. At the ruler of this barony, I'm flattered by your attention, Sir Stefano Moskoni of Pitax, at your service. Okay, what brings a Pitaxian noble to my barony? I was just travelling back home to the glorious Pitax after paying a visit to Resto, all in service to the King Cartuccio Everetti. I thought, oh, Tartuccio, are they like brother sisters? Whatever. I thought I might take a day to visit the capital of Pitax, a bold new neighbour. He sniffs. I must say, I really should have spared myself the trouble. Oh, okay. A 5-year-old could tell me you're deliberately trying to offend me. You know, the initial goal of my visit was to take a measure of your so-called barony, to see if you had anything to value to offer Pitax. And do you know what I found? Nothing. Yes. You have absolutely nothing to offer. A chance to respond. Military week, cultural week, economy week. You must pray to all the gods that the King Everetti doesn't declare war on you. On the other hand, maybe you should pray he conquers you. This mess of a barony could use the rule of a proper king. No matter how weak my barony may be, you have no right to speak to me in such a tone. What was I thinking? What value could there be in speaking to someone who can barely understand the words of an educated noble? I've learned all I wish to know. I bid you farewell. Your Grace, we are victorious. We fought off the spider invasion and defeated it. No, I was victorious. I and my band. Wait, I've got nice money though, that's nice. I wonder, was this flood of spiders truly caused by that curse? I mean, the curse must be ancient and very ominous. The spiders were definitely scary as well, but they weren't ancient and ominous. I agree with him, Lindsay. This does seem strange. Seems more like a plot of an insane dryad than a true curse. And how can we explain the dismal atmosphere on Bald Hilltop? Pressure both of us felt there, Jhod. Maybe the curse drove the poor dryad insane, causing her to lead the spider invasion into the barony. Shakes his head. In any case, I have alarming news. As soon as the spider invasion was over, I visited Bald Top again. It's grown quiet once more, and just as gloomy as before. I don't think the curse is broken, just laying low. It's like a monster that rests before it feeds again. Well, fair about. I'd say a year or more, now that Bald Top Hill is quiet again. I can barely feel its evil will. I'm sure we will have enough time to prepare for the next attack. I want to deal with this problem once and for all. What do you recommend? Yeah, let's level Bald Top to the ground and put an end to this. I doubt we will be able to defeat it in such a straightforward fashion. The heart of the curse is undoubtedly centred at Bald Hilltop. But the spiders appeared all throughout the barony. I don't think we are going to do any damage to the curse by destroying the hilltop. I would expect exactly the opposite. We've only provoked it into attacking again. Immediately on the heels of the last. No, the best we can do now is make sure we're prepared for the next attack. Don't be such a pessimist, Tristian. We might truly be able to overcome the curse, but only by studying it thoroughly, Your Grace. I will gather all the information available on the situation and get to work. Very wise. If only we knew more about the curse, we might figure out some way to fight it. Research and nature of the curse. I don't understand. I spoke to the locals. They never had any spider invasion before, and nothing ever happened to the Bald Top before either. Now both spiders and the curse. Right when the new barony appeared in the Stonelands, all of this seems highly coincidental. Plot. Sorrowflow. He smiles faintly as you approach, but you can't help but notice that she's as tense as a bowstring. 3 young tieflings wear bright clothing, the sort one might find in a harlequin's wardrobe, are gathered near Kalik, fidgeting from foot to foot. They bow simultaneously, blah, blah, blah. So this is the patron you found, Elder, the baron of this land. And do you think that Kareth used to say that you don't know how to make a connection, sir? Stop it now. Don't you see you're upsetting her? Forgive him, Elder. And you too, Your Grace. When Naho was little, a donkey knocked over his crib. His horns got caught on his saddlecloth, and he was dragged for half a block, bumping his head on every corner. Now he's no more clever than a donkey. Speak too fast enough. We are going right back to the city. The Baron and I need to talk private, and we're going to Taldan Tower without you. Might be dangerous. Well, that's stupid. As you say, Elder, we'll go to the city. We'll see if their tail-swinging goose like us can't find grateful employment around there. If we decide to settle down in these parts, maybe we can find a place here too. Please remind me we're looking for a disc. Ancient settlement. Long ago, ravaged by elements, they used the mine ore in those rocks. Little is known about what happened here, but according to rumours, a terrible flood devastated the town. Many citizens perished and others fled. Only the tower remains standing on the cliff. The flood wasn't able to reach it. The tower may still hold substantial riches, but among them, the Disc of the Eclipse, a relic from the Quadran Temple. Alright. Be gone. Who were these tieflings? My friends. I usually call them the Sweet Tooth. They're always together and always act and speak in chorus. It was they who dug up the history of the place and told me of the treasury, but they never got inside. They say that there's a lot of dangerous beasts ahead. I'm happy that I still, at least somehow, from my past life, hasn't abandoned me. But they make me anxious as well. They know nothing about what happened after our escape. They think Kenneth died and I adopted a strange new name to hide from my past. But they know me and my sister well and could easily uncover the truth. That would breach Nala's first condition. Yeah, you keep saying that, but I know it, so what's the matter? That's what it would do best for all if we were met as rarely as possible. Nearly fed the poor Sweet Tooth to wild at. So, we need to climb it, we need to climb it, we need to climb it. Okay. Climb, climb, climb. If in doubt, climb. If you don't want to climb, climb some more. You think you want to climb even more. Oh, I can level that already. Yeah. I guess I'll be doing that. So,
Strike with all your might.
This is going
We
to
won't
hurt.
falter. I won't give up.
the elements bellow and shiver. They seem distrustful of their newfound freedom. Twisted masses of water resembling arms extend forward as if pointing to something ahead. Then one of the elementals utters a word in an unfamiliar language. They seem to be saying danger ahead, and they're ready to help us if we need help. The word he said is some kind of name or call. Alright. Thank you, I guess. Okay, okay. Take a while, no doubt. There's a tower there on the cliff, but it will be difficult to climb such a steep slope. My sister and I used to climb cliffs together. She was so angry when I was faster, but she always helped me. Go ahead. Finds a cliff with dexterity of a lizard, but use stride for stride before easily keeping up. No way, it would never happen. It would never happen. Yes. Well, they might be buff then. Oh, as always. Warily looks around the area. The tower is destroyed, and I'm afraid something. Afraid about something. Ooh, okay, we're going to face that thing. Alright. Frightened gargoyle sitting around him. Is it even a gargoyle? The jewels the monster has gathered in its nest glimmering here and there, but the brightest treasures of all is a small disc lying at its feet. It glistens white like incandescent metal, but a moment later it is covered by abysmal blackness. The disc of the eclipse. That must be it. But how do we... The girl freezes mid-sentence, her eyes wide open, and then... Peekaboo! A tiefling girl has she emerged from a portal. She raises her brow expressively. It's such a wonderful day, and what a view. That's going to change, lass. There's no need for this charade, your sister told me. You see a glimmer of fear. I was to be expected. From the very beginning, I thought the Herald of Nithis was just joking with us, making us promise to keep everything a secret, while forcing us to switch spontaneously with no warning. But at any moment, I wonder if we will be punished for our failure. Well, what good is it to worry about something you can't change? I've already living a borrowed life beyond my time. She gets silent for a moment, contemplating the situation. Tell me, didn't we say goodbye in a luxurious banquet hall and rest of the day we received? Yes, we certainly did. And now we're sitting all alone at the top of a cliff in some backwater, surrounded by slimy flesh-eating toads and other revolting monsters. I don't even know which question to ask first. I guess I'm a baron of many talents. Rolls her eyes. I thought palace balls and parades were proper entertainment. No. Your sister asked me to find an artifact. An artifact? It doesn't happen to be the disc, does it? Of course it was I who first told you about it, but I imagine her sitting cosy by the fire in her castle, while your servants went off to collect it. But oh well, an adventure it is. Yeah, see, that's how it should work. You know, I'm a baron of the place, and I have to do all the work. It's just weird that happens, you know. But it seems our treasure had been stolen by an ugly gargoyle.
We can do it!
I thought you'd never ask. I'm glad you called.
Let's see what we have here. Well, quickly grabs the artifact with both hands. The very instant you hear a loud sound, is enveloped by a cocoon of white light which burns into darkness. Whispering and interrupting each other, they seem to be speaking in images. Black-white bound split and indivisible. Darkness disappears and Kirith is standing just where you are. You alright? Seems to be able to hear you. She shakes her head a few times as if she's emerging from a dream. Amazing, I didn't expect this. Listen, the artifact didn't disappear. I can feel it. Like it's part of me now. And I think I know how to use it. Oh, she can switch. What just happened? I was sleeping in the demi-plane, but this time I was pulled out of it like usual, just like I heard the voice. You two are going to try re-installing. But what I felt and heard was the influence of the disc. It's strange. Right, opening our eyes, poof, does that again. Yes, we're still here. So my sweet sister learned how to use our new ability so quickly. I'm sure it would take her a year. I'm going to try to switch us again. Please tell her for me that she's the coolest goat. Okay. I am back again, and again I heard my sister calling. I felt it inside, just like my bond to the elemental. What your sister told you a year ago? Just a goat. I remember when she used to call me a vicious little crocodile or slobbering Camathorn. You can switch whenever you want. Yes, there are so many thoughts in my head. It's a miracle that we found such a rare artifact that could help us. Or perhaps Nathal's planned this all along. And what should we do with this gift? Now my sister and I must decide how to divide the time we share. As I think about this and many other things, for now I wish to thank you. I'm a foreign outcast. Gratitude means anything to you, you have it. And one more thing. I'd like to remain in your land and help you with your quest now that we can better control our switches. We won't have to keep running from one another to a place another. I think Cannabith will support my idea. You're most welcome. Okay. No, we're still battling.
Your life ebbs low.
Do not falter. Hurrah!
What a waste.
People there that want to speak to me. Here's a woman, her face soaked with tears, approaches you. Oh, your grace, woe is me, I met my darkest hour, and my last hope. By the gods, even prayed, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short away from here. Been 2 days since my boy, Tig, ran away, and I haven't seen him. We searched and searched, but it's no use. We don't find him, no one else will. Hey, got any idea where he was? There's an old hag in Null Marshes, a swamp witch. I won't say her name out loud, don't you ever ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has the evil eye, which eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars the sky. Yeah. Do people disappear frequently? They sure do. There are so many hazards around. I've heard the name. It's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forest and monsters. Some troblins. Never heard of that one. And bandits and whatever. So I think it's trolls. Even adults have had time surviving here. And for a little kid. Oh. Yes, right. Oh, thank you. I'll be praying to Estral to grant you a long life. Is there any news? I'll be nearby in the tavern. Alright. Valerie enters the room, fiercely stabbing her heels into the floor as she approaches. She stands before you. I would never have thought that I'd commence my career as regent with such a case. What? The leader of a local gang is at your gate. He brought a chest stuffed with stolen goods, which he wants to share with you. The new lord of the stolen lands. I insist this impotent man be immediately arrested and brought to justice. Your lands have a long and dark legacy, but your subjects fail to grasp that the times of cutthroats and extortionists are over. And law rules here, now and henceforth. You will not protect those bandits as a stag or dead. I don't know. I wonder what I get, eh? Arrest the bandits and clap them in irons? He catches her breath and lives a faint smile. I will carry out your orders with pleasure. Poke the regents. Yep. Okay. Another one? Jesus Christ, eh? Jubilost Cardley greets you. Baron, you will never guess what your treasurer is holding. This is a list of things that tumbled out of the wall on your own basement as the workers were undertaking repairs. A gilded guard, 1 silverware, 3 sets of gold coins. The list is long, So I'll get straight to the point. It appears that your workers uncovered the Starlord's secret cache, items stolen from their own henchmen. Finding the true owners of these things would be a hard and thankless job, though taking these trinkets for your own chest is complicity to exploration. In other words, robbery. As your financial advisor, I would recommend a compromise. Appraise these riches and spend an equal amount on reviving the village laid to waste by the bandits. Let these treasurers buy some good to those who suffered under the star.